more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The #1 media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the #1. Niger watch you.
Former Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai has criticized National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, accusing him of serious amnesia for denying past remarks allegedly made against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ribadu, through his lawyer, had demanded a public apology from PDP chieftain Najatu Mohammed, who claimed in a viral video that Ribadu once labeled Tinubu as corrupt during his time as EFCC chairman. In a rebuttal on X, El-Rufai backed Mohammed's claims, accusing Ribadu of selective memory. Let's read a part of El-Rufai's tweet there. El-Rufai wrote on X, "Nuhu must have serious amnesia. Najatu's statement is accurate. The record of proceedings in the Senate will confirm that Nuhu made those statements sometime in 2006. Well, he went further to provide some other documents. And then finally he wrote, "This is for the record and to remind the morally flexible that at some point in our national life, silence is no longer golden." Well, Ribadu was made to respond to the comment he allegedly made in 2006 while briefing the Senate on anti-corruption activities during a presidential debate in 2011. Well, Ribadu was alleged to have said, and I quote, that Tinubu is a looter of international dimension. Well, here's his response.
With respect, Kadria, I did not say so. I never said he's a looter of international standard or whatever. What I said, and I was making report to all the cases that we were investigating then, I said the case of Bola Tinubu was a case involving international dimension. It was not a case that was being handled by the EFCC. Therefore, I will not have much to say about it. In any case, I have never come out to judge and sentence an individual before taking him to the court.
right, Dr. Abati. Rubadu there back in 2011. I mean, but this El-Rufai is coming out to speak so strongly. But Nuhu Ribadu has maintained that those allegations are wrong. He dismissed them in a strongly worded letter, insisting that he never made such statements and condemning the viral video's impact as unqualified.
Begin to look into the reversal of the Japa syndrome. We cannot keep, as a country, we cannot be comfortable losing the best of our kinds. We cannot. But again, how do we reverse the Japa? You cannot force someone to stay here. I always believe that patriotism is earned, not forced. And there we have also identified a few steps that we can build our economy here using our diaspora energy.
All right, it's amazing that Natasha is speaking this way. I mean, I love that she's actually chair to that committee. It's good to see a woman in the forefront speaking. But, you know, she made a lot of valid points. You know, she's saying things like, we have to look at other countries like India that have been able to reverse their Japa syndrome and now, you know, have become, you know, a great communication or technological hub. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Nigeria has done it before, so Nigeria can do it again, which is, of course, under the leadership of, excuse me, Olusegun Obasanjo. There was a mass appeal. There was an intentional effort to convince people to come back home. But how do you do that? You just do that by creating a conducive environment. You don't have to invite anybody to come back to Nigeria. People want to be in Nigeria. That's the honest truth. People want to. There's no place like home. Yes, people are in the US, the UK, and whatever. It will never be like home. The diaspora is not an ideal place to be. However, at the end of the day, it's because of lack of opportunity, no electricity, no water, struggles with healthcare, just you name them, all of the fundamental things that one needs to survive are a struggle. So I think it's a fantastic campaign, but at the end of the day, the foundational issue is that when the issues are resolved that push people to migrate, you won't even, you see how people come home for Dirty December. People want to come home. People love Nigeria. So once we resolve and create a conducive
in
environment.
that same meeting, and she talked about diaspora remittances as well, which she says is quite, you know, one of the greatest assets that we have for our Nigerians living in the diaspora here. But, you know, a lot of Nigerians say, why would we come back home? What are we coming back home for? I mean, but people like Peter Obi have said things like, you know, our brain drain will be our brain gain eventually. I don't know what your thoughts are if you juxtapose both.
To be honest, I think there's no coming back yet.
No coming back yet?
Yes,
okay.
In light of the current economic climate, it will take a while. I totally agree with you that some of the best years in terms of our economy was under the Obasanjo years. And we saw a lot of young Nigerian people who had gone abroad to school come back to set up businesses here. Many of those businesses have closed up. Now, why I say this, so let's leave that for now, the economy is not speaking good things. But like you said, there's a benefit to it. I think that if we manage this process properly, we can, and that's why that NIDCOM, headed by Honorable Abike Dabiri Erera, is very critical to continue to engage our people abroad. Totally correct. Nigerians sometimes are the ones who know about the news here, even more than the people living here. They are interested in what's happening back home. So we can find a way to harness their experience, what they've gone to gain there, and maybe when the economy settles, we can then attract them back. And then also investment as well. Make it conducive for them to invest the monies they make, abroad back home here whilst we sort ourselves out, and then they're able to come back
Dr.
home.
Abati, before I come to you, I'd like you to tie in both stories. We'll head over to the...
All right, I'll just stop that right there because of time. Before we go to Edo State topic, the election tribunal situation, I would like us to still listen to one particular story here, which is a very, very touchy one. But before I will present that, I would like to say something about this Japa syndrome. Nigerian government, satanic Nigerian government, the Akboki or Akpoti or Akbuko, I don't know how they call this a name. Now, I be a fan before because they follow me for Instagram, they follow her for Instagram. So, we, in fact, that person I like. But for you to be saying people should come back where? Where you say they come? A country where they kidnap people for ransom. A lucrative business of kidnapping is currently going on right now in Nigeria. No single security in Nigeria. In fact, at those states insecurity, I'll be talking about that shortly. Come back where? Yes, I understand that Nigeria is the best place to be. But the environment have to be conducive for Nigerians in diaspora to move back home. Of course, many of them want to move back home. But the society is not conducive enough to move back to. At this particular moment, I'm here speaking. I'm telling you, if you are coming to live in Nigeria, oh God, madam, you need to have enough. It's now up to you to digest it yourself. Even to visit Nigeria for 2 weeks, you go, no, Nigeria is the most expensive country to go. I repeat, the most expensive country to visit, now be Nigeria. You know, I guess you guys can hear me. So, and at the end of the day, moving back home at this moment to spend a month, 2, 3, 4, or 5 months, or to even live here permanently, Oga, is not that easy. It's not advisable at this particular moment. But meanwhile, there is this man, for there, Lagos Hotelier paraded for sexually assaulted a 16-year-old boy. This one touched me, because although in the platform where I saw it, I left a comment there. How come Nigerian government have not passed a bill of capital punishment for this homo thing? Some people say, no, they are human. They are human beings. Just imagine the satanic response. Even on this platform, some people all responded when I talk about Donald Trump trying to walk against these people. Some people say, no, they are human. The homo have destroyed the society in Nigeria as we speak. But meanwhile, listen to this satanic man. How Nigeria, in fact, kudos to Nigerian police. Nigerian police, they come from a different way to capture this man. How they take come, be say, if you watch this video, some of you might not understand it. But before I play it, I would like you so that you can focus on it. Nigerian police focus on ritualism, that the man used the 16-year-old boy for ritual. They focus on that. And you know the consequences that goes with that. Now, the man was denying that, not knowing, and in the process of him denying that, he was agreeing to his satanism against this child. Listen to this.
I swear with my life that is only sex that I had with him.
With who?
Chiagozie. That I never use him for any ritual. I swear in the name of my late parents that are on the grave. I swear with my children, Brian Avis, Opera, my son, that I never did anything ritual. It was just sex. If I do it, let God take away my life and my generations.
Are you telling me the truth?
I am telling you the truth, officer.
Between you and God.
Between me and God.
It's only sex you have with him.
It's only sex I have.
You didn't take this boy for shrine any ritualist.
I didn't do that in the name of God. Take oath. Or take oath.
You didn't take any oath.
I never take anything, any oath, any oath, any whatever to against this boy to use him as a ritual. My money is clean. I worked in Belgium.
It's only sex you have with this boy.
Only sex. I swear with my life.
How many times?
Twice.
That is just it. You didn't take this boy picture or anything to anywhere.
I didn't do that. Officer, I swear with my life, I will still put it on statement.
Are you saying this under duress, or you are making I'm
making a sincere confession that I didn't use anybody for any ritual in this life, and that we never do it. I never went to a native doctor since I'm born, and that we never go to a native doctor till the end of my life.
So it's only sex you have with this boy?
It's only sex.
That's making, no, you don't take him or his picture?
I didn't do anything. I didn't take the picture. I didn't do anything.
Where did you have the sex with him?
At Oshoba Street.
Is it in your house or your hotel?
In the house.
In your house?
Yes.
Not your hotel?
Yes, I never did anything in my hotel since I built the hotel. No, it's in the house now. It's not in the hotel. You know now. He told you during his explanation. He explained how the house was now. He was there when he was talking to... The
sex you have through anus, what did you use? Did you use condom or is raw?
Condom.
Okay. How many times?
Twice.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Nigerian government don't finish us. I know some people will be saying, I waiting concern Nigerian government on this. Listen, why is it difficult for Nigerian government to pass a capital punishment on this satanism? Why, and why? This is so irritating, disgusting. Just imagine you that is going to justify this satanism later. If now your son, your child, now they do this thing to your 16 years old child. Boy, you see the man, he was focusing on defending the ritualism and admitting the satanism. Just imagine. This is sickening. This is sickening. Kai. But meanwhile, the parents of the boy, let's listen to them.
Okay, my name is Chigozie Edozia. Or my son classmate take my son to the man without my son knowing that he's the agent of the man. So he then take my son to the man. The man now give my son an locozebo to take. After my son take the locozebos, my son went away. Does not know what he's doing again. And I picked my son to Egbeda side to his house, and he molested my son. And the boy is a tender boy, is a boy of 16 years, 16 years old boy. So I won't let the world knows that let them call on the man, so that the man can come and do what he did to my son. Let my son be okay. That is the main thing that is bothering me. I never slept on my house since January 5th. I reported on police station when I come back from East, because I'm in the East when this thing happened. So the incident happened when I'm in the East, when he confessed to her mother. So when he confessed to her mother now called me on 28th, said that my son is misbehaving. I should come back. And they never tell me what happened. That my son, I've confessed to him on 26th of December. So I rush, I come back on 4th. On 5th, I went to Isheri police station. So when I went, I make an entry with my son. My son now write a statement. Then my son, when with prayer is going on, my son get himself under 2 days. He got himself. I now take him to the station. He make a statement by himself. He write a statement by himself. He call some of those boys that take him to the man, Balogu and Mega, and the other one, where they are about 4. I don't know the other 2 names, but they are about 4. He mentioned their name, that bring him to the man. So then he said the police people now get one of the victims that my son called him. The boy did a statement, finish. Then the boy, after the boy statement, then take the boy statement, then take the boy interview. Let the world help me out of this matter. That is what I'm begging for. Thank you.
This is very, very, very heartbreaking. Sometimes there are things that we should take actions on immediately, but then when you look at our country, the time to take action, they don't. Then you begin to ask yourself, this same satanism, are they part of it? It's just like the insecurity that been going on in Nigeria for the past more than 3 decades now. To the best of my knowledge, more than 3 decades. Now you now begin to ask yourself, these people, are they part of the insecurity? Now, this homo thing, it's time for them to pass at least capital punishment or life imprisonment for this kind of thing. As we speak, they never still do it. This homo thing does spoil our people. Many of our youth now, which all of them do. In fact, they even get the club where they do homo thing for Nigeria now. is sickening. This is sad. This is very, very sad. Only God knows how that boy life will be again now. The life can never remain the same again. It's over. It can never. Now maybe they support Donald Trump. That some of them come here, they say, hey, they are human. They are human. They are human. I don't understand. There are some things I will not allow to be discussed on my platform. If you don't want to call my platform again, I'm not interested. You can't discuss it here. Go discuss it. Go and discuss it in your living room. Eh? Donald Trump said there's only two genders that will now be recognized in America. Female and male. Some people call it they defend the indefensible. They defend satanism here. See, and they happen for our country now. What are you going to say about it? Eh? This is sad. What do I know? I'd like us to move on to the main one because I don't want to take all the day, the whole day, because we're already over 1 hour now with this presentation. But the one we have today, maybe the cocoa. Yesterday, our broadcast was INEC beg on Monday, say may Tribunal give them time. May they bring their witness. May they give them till Wednesday. Tribunal goes, okay, no wahala. Wednesday is okay. They can't give them till Wednesday. Yesterday, INEC called me down again, say, my witnesses, they road, they come. Some of the day Oluku, some of the day Igobazuwa, some of the day Ore, some of the day Igbitan village, the north, the African. Court come look and say, okay, no wahala. Although you delay us, but as it be so, we'll give you another day. Which was today. As it can reach today now, INEC can come. Where your witnesses? And then INEC can open up, say, as the matter your be so, my majesty, my lord, as the matter be so, I not get hand for this matter again. This matter, we want close them. Where your witness? My lord, we don't have witness. As we present them, take them like that. Say, is it possible that they say this kind of thing? My people, now wait till we see be that. INEC don't close their case. No witness. Now, INEC don't shook hand for Okpebolo eye. They tell Okpebolo, say, go and handle your problem by yourself. Allegedly, the money where you pay us, it don't expire. We can't move further, allegedly. Now me talk that one from my mind, though. No ask me question tomorrow. Now me you talk that one by myself. If you say you want to drag me, don't worry. We came from a family of barrister versus barrister. We know the law, don't worry. I'm interpreting, I'm entitled to my own interpretation. Yes. I can analyze it how I like. INEC say we are done and dusted. Okpebolo and the people, handle your case by yourself. Now, a case or the case have been adjourned till Monday. The question is that on Monday, APC will not start defending the indefensible. Probably. Who want to defend that for them? Now then, I'm one of my guys, can't tell me, one of my staff say, sir, you should know now, the person that is good in defending this kind of thing is Telebe, Jared, Terebe. Now I can remember I said this, our brother really wear coats that day. He said, for Aswe to still be on this case, Aswe is doing this to thief money where you want to blah, 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 blah. Because, Epa, are you sure of what you are saying? He said, yes. I was there when Aswe was calling, begging for money. Say, is it possible? Say yes, it's possible. So I would like to play this video.
I am very convinced that the reason why Aswe Godalo is still pursuing this matter is because he wants to use the opportunity to raise money for the money he spent in this election. He's trying to get it back through the people that have been funding him. Yesterday night, I was with one of my very good friends who is a funder, and that's why I called him and was asking for money. So it's a clear thing that he's looking for money to pay the bills of his election, not this matter. Because if he's not in court, nobody will give him money. The reason why he's in court is because he wants to raise money to for the bills he bought during the election. So that person that normally gives him money, yesterday night refused because I haven't spoken to him and he knows the direction of the case, how their witnesses flopped in court. I think he has stopped funding him. So I'm very, very sure that we're going to win this case.
So were you there when he was asking for the money?
Yes, I was with the person who he called. He called the person and was asking for money. I was there, and the guy already know how the case is going. And because of that, he has refused to fund again. So I'm sure they'll start giving up by now.
He's broke.
He's broke. You know, I told you before.
Telebe. So on Monday, now Telebe now go defend APC or probably the dirty way INEC leave remain for them. Telebe, I may trust you when you talk. You see, I talk as they say this coat where you wear so. This coat where you wear so. The suit will suit the case for Bebolo. But meanwhile, my people, I would like us to move on. Make una hear the story what happened today.
My people, now good morning. My name is Remain Good Law Society, and I bring an update from court today, when the 6th of February 2025. So normally we enter court today. Tony Azengbemi, Naili PDP, is deputy there, and Senator Odia Day. For APC side, Shuaibu there, then Uroide Day, Jared Tenebe, it day outside or where the pressmen they not enter inside court today, but it there. So now we start. Una remember, say INEC don't they beg court. Since on Monday say they won't bring witness. Wednesday they don't fit bring. They say they are witness. They road they come from Benin. At least 3 of them. Today when they see back court, as we enter court today, INEC say based on the cross-examination when PDP don't do since, say their best advice now for them to close their case. Say they don't get witness. Now everybody shock. Even the APC lawyer, all of them shock. Where will the lawyer, all of them shock? Say, why now? So INEC don't officially close their case. But una not waiting they happen for here. Of all the 4,519 presiding officers, of all the 192 World Coalition officers, of the 18 local government officers, and the professor made the break on returning officer where can work for INEC do that election. No one of them INEC bring come. Make it come defend what PDP say they do. My people, they don't tell blind man say they fall. Una know as it be. So as it be now, APC don't beg court say they no go fit start their own today. They beg me they adjourn until next week. So court after they don't beg, now court say okay, no problem. They'll give una time when they start on our defense. They don't adjourn till next week. 10th when be Monday of next week. Una well done. I'll see can give una the updates.
Nayaram, I do video this afternoon. It then I was when I go see the comment they will do for there. Telebe he go put on suits on Monday, go defend APC and still defend INEC. Because since INEC don't see witness break come now, Telebe go be the witness for INEC. Abi, as I talk for that my video, what I do this afternoon, say the only thing we go turn this whole thing around, say when you and I they sleep, they go ring bell. You see the kind of bell why they ring for Black Panther head for here. Give us a mandate and our gas CM. My ring the see, they go ring that bell when you and I don't they sleep. Now can say he don't win. It must be retained. But if they have to pass through the proper way, which I know proper way is a difficult way to pass through in Nigeria, that one, as we all the talk so, Bible does the think. If they have to pass through the proper way, Bible is currently thinking of his future. But if they have to do it in a wuru 4:30 a.m. 2023 general election, all this talk where they talk so now inside body go your sing put inside body. Everybody will go house, go sleep. We can't do anything. People like Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, na so rake the rake. People like Madarita na rake, the Anthony or many others for there. BTV Naja na rake una day. If the rake for na head, you cannot do anything. Na rake una day. Una rake for 2023. What do una do today? Okay, you be like say I joined that rake. You be like say I joined that rake. Well, I don't first, but I had my name. Join. I might talk him again. People like Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Madarita, BTV Naija, Didi Anthony, and all that, and Mr. Elvis. We all of us rake that time. We think the time why they rake. I can't hear one slap from side. He buzzer. Come here. So somebody look like this. Now INEC slap me. I say make I complain to Madarita. He said they still slap me. Oh. My complaint to Mr. Johnson Man, he said, my own now go so. Now we are there so. We are waiting for we are not speaking in tongue. 2027. We are now living with it. If now that one go happen, my people, Tory don't go. Oshobole versus Obaseki. Now this matter be Bona you forget Aswe and Okpebulu. This whole case is Oshomole versus Obaseki. Obaseki, they say na Okuta, not the column. It's supporter. When I say Obaseki na Okuta, like say the tea don't they Okuta. If you say look at where the old tea don't they look like Okuta. I don't know. I know as I see him. Abi, una the time I say me not still get right to interpret matter by myself. People where they arrest people, they go. Me no see get right to interpret matter. They could have tried ourselves. I felt talk and say now people where their papa name not the open window, now the cash. Try yourself. To say if I talk, I don't listen to myself. Just listen to yourself and deliver it appropriately. Then let them try themselves. This guru. That's how we ought to live with how they go. Oh, Pablo! No, say this way they ring bell for Pablo. They speak in tongue. I don't know what they talk. Yes. Obaseki not good. Yes, we know say not good. But is that enough for us to accept what is wrong? That's what I'm saying. Yes. Is that enough? Anyway, may not be like say, I me couple the whole matter for my head though. Because another accuse me say, Okpebolo pay me. But the day I will speak in favor of Okpebolo, I say he pay me. If I speak in favor of Obaseki, I say Obaseki pay me. If I speak in favor of Aswe pay me. If I speak in fact, una way they talk say they pay you, they don't pay you. If I say make I baptize you now, I'll say I'm wicked. But normally, I go baptize you.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
You see the way I baptize you and so. Now don't go no say. Wait till they talk. Una they go left, una they go right. Una they go left, and the way this matter, in fact, the way Nigeria they go, so you like them. Let us say they pay you money. Let us assume we don't collect the guje, right? But still ask yourself, you have a conscience. The way Nigeria they go, so you like them. My people I never finish. Oh, I don't say I never post link. My presentation never finish at all with the year. Now, let's move on. We are here. Let's hear from others. Other concerns, tribunal personnel. People will go there, or they talk, will not be me not go. Now, from here, we see them. More listen to ask where people.
INEC being the electoral umpire, they have a role to play, a constitutional role, to play for during elections. And when there are issues that arise after the elections, INEC has to stand up to its responsibility to defend her actions. And just like we've been saying that the Edo elections were clear. We've been saying that the PDP clearly won the popular votes, and Aswan Ighodalo should have been declared winner. And today again, INEC has strengthened our case by being unable to provide any witnesses, and of course saving the commission the national embarrassment to defend what we have termed a heist that was committed in Edo State.
Today, INEC has come to do what I expected them to do, because they have declared results. They've come to present their results yesterday that they declared, and they don't need any weakness. The weakness that they need is the document they dropped yesterday, and that's all. So, helping APC case, APC won the election. Ekolo won the election. So, I think what PDP is trying to do is to keep their supporters. But unfortunately, actually, the first 11 of PDP have left. More are leaving today.
Phyllis Chaibo, you form my hand, although somebody is asking that I should post the link. Now, let me just post the link. For those of you that want to join us, you can start coming in. The link will be posted. In case you want to come in, you can start coming in. Let's talk about these all things together. I may not be like, now let me talk. Come see talk your come talk your Phyllis Chaibo. Now you join Obaseki beat Osomole. Now, because it's not favoring you anymore, you can't join Okpebolona, the beat Obaseki. These people matter don't, in fact, their matter don't tire me. These people matter, it don't tire me. They jump from left to right, right to left, left to right. In fact, for their satanic, selfish interests. That's what they are doing. There's nothing else. Now, this one of Phyllis Chaibo, where he beat Osomole woto kwere. Now, the same Phyllis Chaibo, they join Okpebolo, they beat Obaseki and Aswena. Tomorrow, now say no, he's fighting for a better Edo, right? I would like us to move on. For the report, I would like to recapitulate on the video of yesterday concerning the chairman of PDP in Edo State. Listen to him.
That we needed to call, and we believe that those witnesses spoke to the documents they tendered, and the respondents, INEC in this case, needed more time to come and defend what they did. They pleaded with the tribunal, and the tribunal granted them that request and adjourned till Wednesday for INEC. Are you
satisfied with the presentation of your witnesses?
Absolutely. I think they did very well. They spoke as if you could see that they were there when these things happened. They spoke live into those documents, and we are so proud of all of them. And we think that they did justice to what they were expected to do. We cannot thank them enough. It's difficult to speak to that. The reason being that it's like the APC are made up of people that don't read. They are lazy. First, the Electoral Act 2022, Section 137, is very clear on the fact that you don't have to call oral evidence if your documents are certified and you presented them to the courts. That's number one. Number two, our case is not about what happened at the unit level. We didn't need to call plenty witnesses. The manipulation, the rigging started at the ward level and the SGA level. That's why we called those segments of witnesses. So it wasn't. We're not looking for witnesses. If we needed to, we would have called as many as we needed. But the 19 that we've called are those that we needed to make a case more plausible for the tribunal to take to give judicial notice of it, to take judicial notice of it, and dispassionately look at the merit of our petition and look at what the law says and do the needful. INEC certified these documents for us. From EC8 is the IRF report, the Beavers machines, the extra from the Beavers machines. We have certified 2 copies of all these documents from EC8B, from EC8C. Is it not strange that those documents that INEC certified for us, their lawyer, their counsel, is objecting to tendering it in court? You will expect INEC to be very happy that we are tendering those documents that they certified for us. Some of us imagine that there seems to be a twist in the thinking of INEC for them to openly object to the tendering of their documents that they gave to us. We find that very curious. And we maybe when they let us know by Wednesday, we'll take it off from there.
And as he said this morning, we don't get Benin Airport to receive the brand new governor. They say they pay there anytime they come this airport to come welcome our guy. And maybe the takaya, the mouthpiece to the brand new governor. 2 flag. 2 flag. Your name is condemned in this state. God has rejected. You want to use 2 flag for where? Your name is condemned in this state. God has rejected you. I swear, yeah, I swear. They don't swear for you. You have nowhere going. We have come to stay. Okpawolo, 8 years will complete. After 8 years, another man will come continue.
You know, first they do 4 years first. Those one be 8 years again. They know they see 4 years before 8 years. I be our constitution. They don't change overnight.
On
the legacy. When this man, Senator Monday Okpawolo, the man who God has sent to come and rescue this land, the man who God has sent to come and save peace and not they on ground.
The governor, our fathers are land. Oh, that's the
we just received His Excellency, the brand new governor. Governor where won't start another work again. I swear, now these things you work on, Joe. More go kill you. Where you go? You go nowhere. Oh my God. Where there? It a pay there. It a pay there. The governor of the people. The governor that God has sent. People will go support us. How did they feel today now? I swear people. How did they feel today? I swear people. Akpakomisa. The deputy governor of Edo State, the deputy governor of Edo State, the deputy governor of, oh my God, he's right honorable. Who know what for this government no chop? Akpakomisa. Oh no, wait, he said Akpakomisa no become governor. I be today. In a painter, the brand new governor. We thank God for Johnny Mercy. God bless you, sir. God bless your government.
When I don't see the way people always surround at the look, that man will wear light blue. See the way that man take the look and say, wait, you know, you know.
In a building, in a building, Atako rescue.
Yes. All right. Now people, now
the guy doing work. I beg leave him.
And the body go to smear there too, ne?
All right. I would like us to move on. Meanwhile, there's another complaint when they come from Edo State. More listen to this one.
The aggrieved members of the Edo State Security Network, in their numbers, went on rampage, agitating for the removal of the state commander over alleged inability to effectively manage operations of the outfit. According to some of the members, they decided to air their view publicly because the security outfit was becoming porous. They said since its coming on board, there has not been any improvement, a situation that made them cry out, which made the governor to hear their plea and appoint another retired police officer, Richard Balogun. The protesters said the most painful was that after profiling for 2 months and their arms voluntarily submitted with their passport, nothing has been done, thereby putting them at risk in the course of carrying out their duties.
We are not criminals. We are not politicians. We want a safer Edo. We want to secure Edo State for all of us. These people came out willingly to secure Edo State. They will not be paid before. So that's what we want. We just want CP Badin out. The government should please give us Balogun.
The insecurity challenges we are facing in the state, then the Fulani coming into the state is no longer a news until the state government change CP Badin replace him with Balogun because his character for the past approximately 3 months now has bring insecurity to the state.
After we go for profiling now, submitting our arms with our passport, filling the form, he refused to give us our arms, donated by individual community to secure life and property. Now, with the security of Edo State Security Corps, we are now living with fear. Kidnapping every day, robbery every day. We are no longer safe.
Attempts to get the reaction of the commander was unsuccessful as several calls put across to his cell phone were not connected.
The 001.
And now we get governor inside governor.
One and only capacity.
I just have to come and see whether they are actually working because I don't sleep over this. Every time I'm thinking about this work and this job must be done.
One and only destiny Bagawa. With the first son of the government.
Things are moving very fast. Things are moving well, and I'm happy.
What can I do?
Saloboa. That is what you know. That is Comrade Tony Kabaka, the APC youth leader. Maybe that. You know, that thing when me want make us explain to all this. Wait till be that way they drive so. Now to patrol an ESP for night. I mean, mute yourself. Now who just call me the unmute so? Mute yourself. Thank you. No, that T-way Kabaka enters and to pursue full an ESP come over Benin City be Edo State be. Me don't understand. I never see that kind of before. More explain to me. We have over 900 people listening to us, and the likes is only 120. If I not ask, I know they give me. Just press the like. Press like and share. Just press like and share. You know, too hard. Is that too much to ask? Okay, press on the dollar sign. It's on the comment section. Many of you now they jump and pass in the comments. People who don't comment for years, it's my look at total comment that I have here. Nice. I have 4,900 comments already. Inside that 4,900 comments, only 10 people can click on the dollar sign. Now they jump on like say, you na gutter. Click on the dollar sign, encourage our work. Click on the like, let our voices go far. Copy the link, let our voices go far. Simple. Simple as ABCD. But meanwhile, my people, as we see them, and so with the reporter for here. I'd like to take an article so that we can start talking. Because I don't spend time for here, not be small. This one we did here, so. Edo State government, Okpebolo don't suspend Attorney General, you know, and local government commission chair over alleged financial infractions. Now, Attorney General Samson Osaige don't come and say, don't be say it happen because this allegedly situation now, allegation rather, is about $17,000. I mean $15,000. Now they say they're thief. And Samson, come no one read anything for here. I never get that time. This man, so now be the Attorney General of Edo State. He don't come and say, he not thief amo. I can defend my name. You're gonna let me talk. You know? So I'd like to quickly put this on screen. Only the headline as well. I don't have the time to read anything right now. As you can see right there, suspended Edo Attorney General denies corruption allegations. The suspended Edo State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Samson Osaige has denied committing financial infractions. Osaige was suspended on Wednesday alongside the chairman of Edo State Local Government Service Commission, Damian Lawani, for alleged financial, official and financial infractions. So now the money I be defined, make I talk on for here. You know, they're not put on for there, but the information we reach on this is about $17,000 bribery or something like that. So, and people, as we see them, but Samson Osaige does see write another one for here. Although we are still waiting for him to prove it, he never prove him. The cable say, according to Samson Osage, the Attorney General of Edo State, say, he talk and say, I will prove my innocence. Suspended Edo AG speaks on financial infraction allegation. Man say I still put the money for here because no say when they do wuru, all of them are satanic. All of them are satanic. The money that go they hide that for you. Now inside house, now we hear the financial, the main figures there. Tell me why they are not reporting the exact money. Now then you know, say both person will suspend them, he where they suspend, who use a year, who support the Otino, all of them are satanic. That's what they are doing. So the money that they hide them. Tell me why. But what do I know? My people, Tinubu does sack INEC reps. Make I put this one for screen. Japa is the last one so we can start talking. For those of you that want to start calling in, make we start with the call in right away because my panel is full. Vanguard say Tinubu seeks Senate approval to sack 3 reps. Man, look the state. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has asked the Senate for approval to sack the suspended resident electoral commissioner REC for Sokoto, Adamawa, and Abia states. Now, I'll leave it right there. If you want to read, all my sources are right there. This one is Vanguard. Come here, I don't tire. I don't do my part today. Nobody buy me coffee. You know, I'm still waiting for who will buy me coffee today. God, I will bless you now. But the report that I reported earlier on, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, you wrote a comment I would like to respond to for clarity purposes. You said, Mr. Alvis, you said yesterday that Nigerians should start investing in Nigeria. So when is it going to be conducive? Yes, on my submission today, I stated it as well, that if case you want to move to Nigeria, you need to have sufficient funds. So investing in Nigeria, by God's grace, if you are successful, will make you have sufficient funds to overcome the dilapidated economy sometimes. Depend on how you manage your money. So investing doesn't stop you, or the conduciveness doesn't stop you from investing in Nigeria. No. So I just wanted to respond to that, sir. I still advocate for people to invest in Nigeria, but moving back home straight away when you don't have enough resources to sustain yourself in Nigeria, I will advise you not to try it. If not, the story that touch, there you go see. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I've done my part. I'm going to have a bless you now. I'm waiting for the first caller in 10 seconds. If the first caller is not coming in, as you can see, the panel is full already. I like to move on straight to the panelists so that they can start talking to us. Thank you very much, my people. Do your part by pressing on the like button, help us to share. Okay, the first caller is not right here right now. I'll come back to callers later on. I notice you guys are good in calling while I'm still on my monologue. But meanwhile, let me go to Mr. F. Emmanuel. Is the first person on the panel today. Mr. F. Emmanuel, if you are there, I'd like you to talk to us. You have your 8 minutes. Utilize it appropriately. Thank you, sir. Mr. F. Emmanuel, you are not there.
Don't mind them.
No mind them.
Don't mind them. Good afternoon. Wow. Don't mind them. Don't take everywhere, oh, my brother.
No misfortune, though.
Wow. First of all, I want to greet you for job well done, for keeping us, becoming the watchdog of Africa, especially Nigeria. Also want to use this opportunity to greet Mommy Diaspora. Mommy, we thank you for all you're doing. God bless you. Those in the panel, my colleague, my people, we are here again to discuss and rub minds together. I greet each and every one of you as usual. Then those at the comment section, I also greet you. Those all over the world listening, I salute the grace of God upon your life. Thank you, and thank you again for coming. Well, a very quick one. I want to start with that little boy that was molested. I pray that God will reveal the nyash of the wicked. It's unfortunate for a grown man of this age, a father, according to what he confessed, a father of two or three children, but yet he has the mind to molest a boy of 16 years old that is, that is almost, or if not, the age of his children. If it is a girl, it would have make a little bit sense. That a girl of 16 years, okay, an old man, maybe because okay, it's a pedophile. But
all right, Mr. Johnson, Mr. F. Emmanuel, sorry. I would like to advise everybody for here to this particular sensitive topic. Make we not hit the name on those sensitive words.
Okay.
Make we know how we want to jump on based on the people who get this platform. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no wala. So let me move forward. Let me leave it at that. Let police do the needful. Let them find out. Let them probe him to know why he do what he did, because this is a full-grown man and a little boy. It's unfortunate that this kind of thing is happening. I believe there is a spirit behind it. Maybe it's possessed or so. I don't know. Let's go back to Edo politics. The people of don't mind them. Unfortunately, INEC cannot defend the result they declared for Edo State. That's just what it means. Witness is there or witness is not there. It doesn't matter. This is just a perfect example to show that they rigged it. There's no other way to defend it. There's no other way. They cannot defend what they announce as the winner, who they announce as the winner. Okay, the issue now is, since what's it called? There's no what's it called? The person that is supposed to come to defend the whole thing didn't show up. What about the result? Can they bring out the result to say, okay, this is what we collected, this is the evidence? What is keeping them to say this is how this man emerged as the winner? In fact, my learning point in this whole thing is they are using Edo as a testing ground towards 2027. Mark my word, they are using Edo State right now. Somebody will win, but they will decide to allot it to the person that they wanted to be on that seat. It's just unfortunate that this is happening in our country and nobody is shouting. Nobody is doing anything. Electoral reform is very, very important in this in this case. They should do it in such a way that even those that are in diaspora can vote. This is the case of Konima and Die, Konima and Berry. The way I'm seeing this whole thing, INEC will still declare Okpewolo the winner. Even though they know that this, even though they have the PDP have the evidence that they won the election, because Jagaban has already promised the Edo people that we are going to hand over Edo. We are going to give you Edo, APC, convert Edo to APC. That's practically what he's doing. So whether the witness show up or he didn't show up at this point in time is immaterial, just like Ms. Levy has said. But under a sane society, this is a clear indication that APC won the election because they have everything in black and white. The evidences, they have it. Everything. INEC that declared the winner could not defend it. That's what it means. So at this point in time, let them do justice. Let them not leave the matter the way it is. They should, in fact, my own take here is that those people should rise to defend. If it is APC that won, let them defend it. If it is PDP that won it, they should as well stand. It doesn't matter who is there. After all, Peter Obi did it in Anambra. People have won election before and lost, and they put someone else. People have won, they put someone else, and people rose against it, and the rightful person is restored. So for me, Edo people, this is the time they are testing your ground. Will you allow injustice to be perpetrated in your state? Will you allow the INEC and the powers that be to use your state as a mock exam as against towards 2027? This is the right time for you guys to arise. Sincerely, this is not time to keep quiet. If you evidences that if ASO can defend it and everything is there, and the court can declare him winner, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's just the truth. The highest winner take the vote, isn't it? So so that this will put an end to manipulation. That's the way I look at it. This will put an end to manipulation, so that tomorrow other states will learn lessons. The truth is, Edo State not be Lagos. Just as River State not be Lagos. Please, I beg you people, follow up this matter. There is every indication that PDP was the winner in that election that held. So there are other videos that I didn't listen to, but maybe in the process I'll go through it and still make my submission. Mr. Elvis, let me stop for now. Thank you.
All right, Oga F. Emmanuel, thank you so much, sir, for coming in to put your voice to this. We are still ongoing, guys. Press on the like button, help us to share. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. We have over 700 something people still watching us now. Now only one person give me super chat. Only one person. You know, guys, press on the dollar sign and encourage us. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you all. Someone was calling in while Mr. F. Emmanuel was talking, but this is the best time for you to call in now, but you're not calling in. But I'm going to call on the next person to speak to us, Mr. Henry Gabriel. My brother, talk to us. Good evening to you. 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis, and good evening, everyone. First of all, let me put to this issue short. Like the guy, the businessman who have hotel about those young boys. The father could not. If I were to be his father, I will send the guy to the ancestors. I don't need to go to police. That's my take. I will send the guy to the ancestors, because if you look at the whole thing, the police and all of them, the human right, whatever I call it, they are manipulating everything. And look how the man have the guts, have the mouth to be talking. I swear with this, swear with that. Every so, as to sweet rich. Now this kind of thing, man, what they do? Huh? And this a man who have kids, who have children. Where are they now? To the sweet now.
My brother, are you talking about experience?
you give, yeah. I mean, come on, man. This nothing of spiritual. This Ghana Gabriel be. You have to ask, most of these men when they say this are so-called men when they say they get money. Now Gabriel and be now. Let them be. You know? I mean, it's so annoying. Listen to this guy having the mouth to speak, and the police was asking some. The best thing to do people like this, you don't shout too much. You said it, you dig ground, put them to your ancestors. That's it. The matter is closed. You don't need to worry yourself. Start planting, giving chance to speak to the press, all this stuff. So annoying. So annoying. Let me go to this shameless what they call this eat vomit and eat the same vomit. It's called Shaibu Agbero. So shameless. Look at what he said. He said PDP don't have anything. They don't check it. I don't think something they think safe. You did not see that INEC could not defend anything there. That means you're on your own. You have to prove that you won this election, because the evidence, INEC said they dropped 3 evidence there. It's very evident, and these are things to get this put demand of BDP demand. And this paper shows paper shows that they didn't win the election. They manipulate these things. So it's left for APC to defend themselves in court now. That is on Monday. So when he's talking, they don't have anything. Actually, PDP don't have anything. He forgot it was PDP. He forgot this. It was PDP. I cannot vomit. God forbid. Omoroge can never do something like that. I will vomit. I'll come and eat my vomit again. My dogs don't do something like that either. We were once PDP, from APC to PDP, from PDP, you change to APC. You see, these are people's father. This is somebody's husband, brother. I will be proud to see people like this. You call these people to be man of integrity. They are a bunch of political ashawo, I call them. Political ashawo. It's so annoying looking to people like this who rule the state. Look at the governors, the governor from INEC now. Well, I'm not seeing nothing is going on there. I'm not hearing that anything positive is coming right now. If you are building a overhead bridge, whatever I want to do, so it doesn't mean you don't have security in the state. People are crying. Every villages are crying. Fulani taking care of their farms. And what is he doing? Carry talks around, making noise, help men who cannot even take good baths, brush their teeth properly, dirty, jobless people. Okpewolo don't have nothing for you people. He told you before, people said they sleep off top, people make mistake. He said that he's going to give you insecurity. This is what people expect. So people expect something going to do something for you people. Do you expect people to have plan for you? He told you already. It's a boy to Godfather Oshumole. He's a boy. It's just like boy, they give him a slate to go to another school. Slate where they used to write with pen chalk. That's him. They push his head they write him what you're gonna say. You have no plan for you people. You don't know how to govern either. He was once a senator. How did he become a senator? Those senators sleep there doing nothing, collecting money, salaries, collecting allowances. He got nothing upstairs to change that state. Forget about court. They have case in the court. You could have start doing something. People will sit on the ground. The people, those who are saying Okpewolo is a man of the chosen governor, I think they are seeing blind. I don't know. They have daydream. I don't know what they call. I would say it. They don't even see how other states behave, how other governors behave, what they are doing for the state. To say, okay, let's focus on electricity now. The state should have 24 hours electricity. Let's focus on this thing. Focus on this agenda. Nothing is she doing. Nothing. Let me go to the favorite Edo son who said belongs to the palace. The old man will become a youth. Cannot imagine myself become a youth. Cannot imagine myself going backward. What is all this kindergarten? These are things kids used to play here. What is all this? They don't have a job. And those states now laughing stock to the other state or to the Nigerians. So you people, if you don't know, now I tell you, I'm not from Nigeria either. I'm from one African country because I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. We that stand tall, proud to be a doe. Look at all this bunch of frats. That one said he wear designer. The one with he cannot even fish his teeth. He cannot even take a good shower. He said he's wearing designer. Those are clothes they buy from streets. Says when now can you wear designer? Is that designer? Man, and some people will come here and say they are doing their job. What kind of a job is that? Do we need this cap man? Do we need it in this state right now? Now to go and do this, they have to do labor work. They go and start doing labor work and let the governor do his job without this hyping. I'm ashamed, really. I'm really ashamed. Nevertheless, whether people believe it or not, in this INEC, this situation, because I can remember during Peter Obi's time in court, the INEC came to defend. He came to defend, bring witnesses there. INEC came, but this one they could not do anything. There, I know there's something different that's going to happen. There's something different. I feel it's something different going to happen. I believe. I think it should be, because how can you say you announce this person as a winner, but you cannot even defend the case against you? There's something wrong somewhere. Now he said, okay, you know what? Because APC, they did it themselves. They were all there, all these so-called godfathers from APC. They were in those states. They did this everything overnight, so they know what to do to make things right. If I were to be the judge now, who's going to be in charge of this case? You don't need to go to school to say, you know what, this APC, you lose this election. You have to check, do plus and minus, check the beaver, whatever we check, do plus and minus. They can see the result there. So they don't need to go to school and become sound to become a judge for a case like this. It's so simple. If you guys can recollect, can you remember one so-called son? They praised that he was the one who's win election. He helped. He's a son. The man this man is that. It was with Peter Obi doing his case in the election. It was there in the APC. INEC lawyer. This son, I forgot his name. The same people. You know these things these people are doing is wrong, is corrupt. You want to defend them. Atipa Azu, I don't know Atipa Azu, I don't forget his name. If you can remember me. One old guy that said is the best. This one is the best son. He win cases, this and that. Was with Peter Obi then. They could not do nothing in the court, but it was there with APC and the PDP, APC and INEC. They are there to defend them for corruption, for forgery. These are people who say you want to make the country better. You see, I think people call this so-called INEC out. We should follow the rules. Anything beside the beaver and whatever they call it, it's not transmit the result live. Anything against that should be void. That's it. Should be cancelled. Because otherwise, we should be here making noise every 4 years. Now, if it's time for them to change the rules of this election, and this so-called Yakubu should go to somewhere. If it's to go to put it in jail, put it in jail. It is time for other political parties to come together and fight for one goal, not to become the president of this country, to fight to make the country better. This is what I call Showore to come back for this his egoist mind and focus to work with Peter Obi to make this right. If he truly loves Nigeria so dear, if you really want to change things so dear in that country, it could be somebody who could say, okay, you know what, I will support people. We want to fight to make sure this country better. I'm going to be the EFCC's chairman. I'll make sure I shock him out of these people in prison. That's it. You don't come and say this one is not the best, this one is not good, so it's not. Which one is good? Otherwise, we're going to be running around every four years. She crying, coming online, start crying, yelling here. These are not working in that country. Mostly my state is not working at all. These are not going well. People should tell those who have contact with them, should tell them, do you see other state how they look like? Do you like the state? You still look at that, say yes, they should do the right thing. Talk to them, you should have contact with them. Me, I don't have contact with them. Mine is to come here and speak. We should condemn all this kind of hearts, those kind of barbaric, those kind of barbarism. Okay, look at the security network there now. They say they don't have their weapon no more. So how? Those become lawless, barbarism. And so we'll be saying, Abasaki did it before. Basically wiped them out. There was not like barbarism like that no more. When I was in Nigeria last year, everything was peaceful before the election. I drive, go out somewhere, come back the next day. I go out in the night, come back the next day. Was nothing like you panicking of kidnapping or whatever anywhere, you know. So we should try to make sure we change things. And secondly, from this, sorry to give me 30 seconds. This so-called PDP senator, you see, these are the people you call lawmakers. They are a bunch of political thugs. Okay, now if you become a governor or whatever I want to be, you're going to bring his 6 wives to become a first lady of a state. They want to create 31 state more. These people they are insane.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you so much for your time. Help us to press on the like and take us far. I'd like us to move on right now. The next person here who should be speaking to us is Prince Alabo. I think, Prince Alabo, you want us to play your video. I will play your video. That means you're going to be the last submission after everyone then. You know, I don't know if you want to say something or you want to wait for the video to be played.
I'm okay with that. How you do your count?
What?
You go left or right? You do British or which one you do?
No, you left. You came back now. You left. You came
I
back.
didn't leave anywhere.
You did. I accepted you twice.
Now your system, they ramble. And they look am now.
But at the moment, what the system is saying that your position will never reach and because you left and you came back. I accepted you in twice. I remember that. Like Mr. Alex now just came back again. So
Elvis, hear me out.
Are you telling me how the job, the thing they work?
No, I'm not telling you.
Save our time. No argument. Save our time. Thank you.
I'm not telling you. You might be right, but I did not opt out. I'm here.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But you know, I accepted you in twice, right?
Yeah, I can't pay that blue still a show for my this thing. I don't know what you change.
I accepted you twice, and you own your camera twice. I accepted you in. Mr. Alex just came back again now, and he has been here before. Because he lost his position, he's not the last. Now, so the system till they work, you know. So I would like to move on to Oga Onero. Oga Onero, please talk to us. And good evening to you. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. I salute you. I greet you all. God bless everybody. Not so many things now locking for us to do. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Just pick on the most significant one.
Oh man, there are many. There are many. First, the really touching one. Now that small boy. I pity the father, you know. It's painful for a young child to go through that kind of trauma, and you never can tell the child experience in life may really be dramatic. They need to take the boy to first clinic, you know, while they pursue the legal case. I go advise the family to take him to clinic, let them check him out, then take him to therapy, because if they not take him to therapy, that ugly incident will be planted in his mind for the rest of his life. You know, even though he can't wipe away the experience, he can kind of heal from it and choose a different direction. You know, when I was in GSS 3, I was a small boy then. Somebody where they, go to Papa chemist, they follow them stay. He almost attempted it, but because, of course, at a good church, I be worried picking too. Oga, I was small then, but I never shared this experience with anybody, but when I saw this happen, I flash back. I was in JSS3, either JSS2 or JSS3. I was a small boy. I'm not sure I was up to 16 then. The guy attempted that kind of thing. When I provoke as a worry boy, I provoke. Now, you senior me. I almost duck out for a cocoa. I carry hand. The thing is very annoying. I can imagine. It's painful. I never reported that thing to anybody. If I had allowed that guy to do that thing, you never can tell the kind of life somebody will live for the rest of his life. It's very painful. Very, 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 very painful. Waiting that family they go through. Having said that, I make a quickly switch to a few things when I write. There are many videos you played. I will highlight some of them. You play a video about Daniel Bwala. He said, Daniel Bwala opened his mouth and said that people will vote in 2027 based on what's on the table. My dear, I want to remind Daniel Bwala, that the things on the table in 2027 is hunger, that the APC, the satanic, the demonic, devilish, evil APC government has put on the table for Nigeria to freedom is hunger, poverty, over 133 million Nigerians, which has increased since Tinubu entered office. Since Tinubu entered office, he has put poverty on the table for us. Unemployment, the table in 2027. The general unemployment in Nigeria is over 33%. Youth unemployment is almost 50%. That's what's on the table, Daniel Bwala. Insecurity is on the table. Healthcare is on the table. Kidnapping is on the table. Bad hospital is on the table. Stealing by government officials is on the table. That is what is on the table. If Nigerians see what's in the table where they eat for the past 10 years with APC, evil APC, demonic APC, satanic APC, wicked APC, heartless APC, have been dishing out to Nigerians that they are put on the table for all of us. For Nigerians in general. If Nigeria want to continue to eat all this nonsense, this hunger, poverty, unemployment, insecurity, healthcare, bad roads, kidnapping, la karawa, bina la kuruwa, la kakaka, korokoko, whatever they call them, terrorists, bandits, some army general where they steal gold according to Shomole. These are what's on the table, Daniel Bwala. Nigerians, do you guys want to continue to eat this nonsense on the table? That's my question. Or you want to collect small thing where they drop for ground? 5,000, 10,000. Well, I have made my decision. And I still stand by it. Anybody will vote APC, support APC in the 2023 general elections. I don't care what the circumstance be. Whether it's my family, my friend, my classmate, my former colleague. Don't call my phone. Don't beg me for nothing. Find other sources. Count me out of your sources. The little one they hustle. Now people, we want the good of Nigeria. When I know, if I don't know, I go ask question. I go verify before I do anything. Even if not $5, $10, $20. It's not easy to get. But we dey use small, they support our people back home. But if you support APC, never, ever dial my number. Don't contact me in any way, shape, or form. We can still be on talking terms, but we cannot be on helping terms. Never, it not go happen. Inshallah. By the grace of God, it not go happen. Except I don't know. So that's what is on the table, Daniel Bwala. On Senator Ned from my state, Delta State. Well, I support the area when you talk about the creation of an Inyoma state. The Southeast kind of have been marginalized, as the case may be. But is decamping another nonsense where they talk? Is decamping to APC? Is self-serving? I don't know if the people of Anioma want to vote for him. Now their own cup of tea. The people of Delta State, where I'm from, choose. Even my family can go join them. When I still dey try for small now. If any of my family member join them, support APC, I cut you off. I cut you off. I say it again. I cut you off if you hear my voice. If these people switch to APC, una support them. Hey, wahala. Hey, according to worry people, Delta people, I cut you off. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't near me. Don't text me. Hear me today. You be my family member. Hi. You support any APC people. Ogao. The governor, if he switch, go APC. Don't call me if you still support me. Don't call me. Do not. Then on Erufai, you talk of Erufai and Ribadu. I like their fight. They should continue to fight and expose themselves.
Mr. Nero, you have 1 minute. 1 minute to round up, sir. Thank you.
Okay, finally, DJ Adeyanju, I'm happy. He called out the police force PRO. Then on a dual election, oh boy, INEC matter, a long matter. Make I leave my the team many. Thank you.
Mr. Nero, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for that vibration, for that powerful submission. God bless you. I appreciate you. All right, I would like us to move on now to Black Panther finally. Black Panther, my brother, now your time with this. I beg, utilize it. 8 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Naija Wash. All other protocol observed. Mommy, thank you very much. May God bless you. And our viewers, please press on the like button so that we can get to the ends of the earth, so that many people can come in and join us in this conference we are having every day concerning Nigeria and the happening in Nigeria and Black Africa as a whole. I want to thank Naija Wash for bringing so much very big, heavy load this evening. It's very big, but I will dwell on some little things there. You know, I was going when you were bringing the boy that was molested by one possessed individual. Something came into my mind when I saw the comment of Madam Rita. He said one thing. I was shocked because of what she said. I was shocked, and I replied. Each time I come to this, when I come here and say Nigeria is not a country, you people think I just woke up one day because I'm angry with one politician, or I'm angry with one military, or I'm angry with one person. Because I'm angry, maybe I'm not getting what I want to get. I'm just angry, and I just open my big mouth and say it. That is not. Look, I have gone into a lot of research work. I've listened to a lot of, not this present generation, past generation, people that have written something concerning Nigeria. Even went to the extent of finding out how the Fulani came into the country. And still, when I come out here to say this country is not a country, you people think I'm joking. I even said one thing here Sunday. When the Nigerian police officer wanted to swap me, I told him my dad was high in the hierarchy in police then. He wanted to swap me in front of my father. Was in the 3-story building, was watching. He never wanted to play. He wanted to see my reaction. A bloody police sergeant wanted to swap me for somebody saw because I just came from college holiday. I wore my jeans up and down. I wore my canvas. You know, when they see something like that, they just want to bounce on you. He bounced on me and gave me a dirty slap. I carry and slam and down with all the uniform. I'm not even saying I want to slap her. I carry and slam and down. That is me. Because I have the right. Because he never told me I was under arrest. He just came to meet me and drag me and give me a dirty slap. I slam and down. Let us go to court. Let me see the judge that will speak. Then the rest came out until somebody called all of us upstairs. I never knew it was my dad. I knew my dad was there, but I never knew he was around because his wife wasn't around. Maybe he packed it somewhere. And he was the one that sent me on an errand. And this is how the police are doing every day. Do you know, let me tell you people, do you know that they swap criminals and swap him for a big boy that are paid, that bribed his way in that prison, in the Lagos State prison, the headquarters there, the divisional headquarters that control Lagos State. They swap them. During the Sasera. They'll just swap you. Take them, this one do them. They'll let the big man go, give them on, they'll go. A lot of people have died through that mission. If you see the atrocity Nigerian police have committed, you people will know. You people will just carry placard, bomb them, begin fight them. That's why sometimes when they don't surprise me now, because it's not a country. You are still using the colonial book that was written to them by these so-colonial people, and they don't want to change it. They brought democracy. They don't want to change. They don't want to change from this draconian system. And people come up and say, you don't have a country, but it's a dwelling place. It's a dwelling place where anybody, any riffraff, any criminal can dwell richly if you have the money to take you through. There's no law in that country. Let me tell you people, there's no law, including the lawyers. It's only a few, 2% of the lawyers that are upstairs, like Deji. The big ones that you know, they are part of the problem of the country. They don't want the country to change. All the big guys you see in Nigeria, they don't want the country to change. I said one thing. I said all this money that people are flatting around, they build house. One day, the Clarion Call will come and they will call them and they will tell us where they get the money, where people are acquiring every day. They will tell us where they get the money. They will tell us where they get the money. If it's not drug, let them come out and tell them that they are doing business that give them 10 million every day. Let them come out. In that same Nigeria we are called Nigeria, they are all involved in drug in Nigeria. All of them that are flouting money, buying cars, including the so-called artists that you see every day. All of them are involved in drugs. Let me come to that boy. You see what happened to that boy? They will never put any law because the big guys in the north is very rampant. This thing has been going on for long before we even start to hear them. It has been established in Nigeria already. It's just that they are not coming out. Let us look at what the police are. That boy, may God help the family so that he can get himself well. Let them take him through the therapy session so that he can get himself back. But let's talk about the Nigerian police who went there to remove the statement. That is an aberration. That is a criminal offense that need to be, that man supposed to go to jail for life. Look at the police DPO that was there. He said he put his hand on his head. That is to show you the rank and file of the Nigerian police. All of them, they want to build house, they want to drive car, they want to do all the good things. but they don't want to serve the country because there's no country to serve. There's no country to serve. Look at your president. He has already removed Abia State, INEC. He has already removed Sokoto, which is PDP. He removed Abia State, which is Labour Party. Don't we know that he's preparing for the next election? He's preparing for the next election. And don't be surprised if this article is with him too. Article have a lot of investment now. If this president just lock the key, he could just fall for ground. He has a lot of big investment, worth millions of dollars, billions of dollars in Nigeria. If Atiku is a right-thinking man that wants his children to live a good life, not in Dubai but in Nigeria, is it not right enough to say let us coerce with OPO, Peter Obi, so that we do it rig for rig, fight for fight in the north? If that's the case, if their head no one correct for west and south, let them do it power for power. We are sitting down there. This man, he will not do. This man is preparing for the next election. This man here is a big time gangster. He's telling you that I want to remove Abia State. Is that one not bad for our ESA? He want right election. That beaver so nice, they're not going to use them. The guy want to write election. And who will be the writer? INEC will write it. Because your laws makes it optional for INEC to determine the future of our own Peking. INEC determine the future of the country. If people don't know, now make you know. Because they gave them optional. If I want to use this, I will use this. If this one fails, I will use the other one. There is no law. There is no law. There is no law. You can't open your law and put it in the hands of one man come from one place in the north that does not love the country. They have already started. They want to rig. That's why you see, before you know it, they'll swap another commissioner of police for Abia, Sokoto, and Taraba. They'll start swapping all the commissioner of police. Then you will know where very well. They'll start swapping because police is involved in this thing. That is why he doesn't want to remove that man that is there, that they say is illegal IG. Don't be surprised. They will take that man to the end of after 4 years. If you don't finish election, he go do and then you call retire. Don't be surprised. He's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the most powerful president in Africa, who can say Nigeria quench, Nigeria go quench. So in Edo State, if they come up, the judges come up and say APC, what do you not go do? What do you not go do for Edo State? Edo State is already divided. People think you have anybody in Edo State. Edo State is divided. They don't bring in security to distract us again. They don't bring them in again. Now they look that one. They don't bring them in because time to talk the election, the result don't they come. They don't bring in security in a bogus way now to make us focus on it. And they tell you people, if you now don't understand this system is already hijacked. Look, the Agbado will allow the generals to continue to till that ground and steal it because he wants to appease to the military through the generals. Those are the people that hold the ace. They will only surprise me if one of them rise up and do the needful. That would be a surprise. But Agbado will not listen to what Oshimo Senator Adam is saying. That is why I said listen to the word. Don't look at the man. Because if you look at the man, you will pay the price for not looking at the word that is saying. We will all pay the price. Be looking at the man there. We will all pay the price. By the time Nigeria will come like a tornado, we will all pay the price. Let us look at those words. He's bringing out words for us. That this military are part and parcel of people destroying the nation. The generals. The commandos there, they'll be shouting. But they are not listening because the generals control the rank and files. That's the problem. Tinubu, we allow them to do it because he will use them during the election to write results. The way somebody said here that they use Edo State as a prototype. Yes, it is true. Remember when they were trying to they went to the electoral office. They used army to do a barricade, the first one. They used police, the second one. They used Mopo, the third one. and they put the governor of the state, they sit down for outside. That is how they are going to do it. They've already told you, but we are not looking. It will, next year, he's going to swap all the commissioner of police in the whole country where he has problem. In Edo State, that woman they put there, they go come out and make them watch now. They will remove her and put another person. See, with this country, if we don't rise up and fight, if we don't rise up, Agbado go finish 8 years. I tell you, if Atiku come up to say he want to contest and he win it again, you will see Nigerians be supporting Agbado. I am telling you the truth. Nigeria will support Agbado because Agbado is going to play a card that most of us will say, oh, this man, he don't bend small, he goes small. Nigeria will just troop like that. They're not going to analyze the suffer when they suffer at the beginning. That this man is a very cunning man. We should be, let us think. Let us don't just dance, masquerade dance when they just bring something. Let's think on how they started it and how they did it before. And what is the mindset of Agbado? Agbado is playing card because if he gets to 2026, you will see the robust card will be coming out. Like I've said here, if we don't rise up in every state, to fight this thing, oh my God, Nigerians will rise up. And in this time around, they will support Agbado if Atiku come out. I am telling people this truth. They will support Agbado if Atiku come out. Because Atiku will do worse than Agbado. The insecurity will rise to the level where some people will go Ghana. Because that man is a Fulani breed. And he's coming with Erufai. Erufai, he said it. He said you carry people in bags. He said it before. Have we forgotten? That man is so dirty that he doesn't give a damn about human. If he's, as he's playing his card along with Atiku, if Atiku come outside, he will, look, Agbado will clear everybody go vote Agbado. If Atiku don't give it to Obi or anybody else, everybody will vote for Agbado because we don't want Fulani to come in. That is the main problem, because if they come in, they are not going to Islamatize. They are coming to take all your mineral resources. And it will lead to an outbreak of law and order. And they love it that way. That is where they really make their money. When there is law and order broken everywhere. Remember the bomb blast in Ibadan? They test run it. Remember the Fulani coming to plant every place in every state where they wanted to take land. That one was test run. It didn't work. Now they are going to test run another thing. We all will there with shout. They will test run it. They will test run it. Why are they not going to South? That's a fundamental question. Why are they not going there? So we should ask ourselves and answer that question. Nigeria, thank you. There are so many things we have to say because this country, we have to know what is going on. We don't have to speak, and we have to think and critically analyze what is going on. Your country is about to be taken permanently. Thank you, Nigeria.
Hello. Hope we are not losing that vision. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, but your picture is true.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Oga Prescolis, please talk to us. Didi Anthony, I was appreciating you earlier on. Thank you very much for the super chats. And thanks once again, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. God bless you all. Okay, Oga Prescolis, you have the floor, sir.
All right. Just a minute. If there's a noise in the background, I'm going to park in 1 minute. Thank you very much. I stay on existing protocols, and I especially greet our Mobi diaspora and Nigeria Watch. Edogov himself. That is the CEO of Nigeria Watch. No matter. the CEO of Nigeria Wars.
No man
Where
there.
Now,
where they give us the support.
No man there.
No matter.
No man there.
You don't give us something to drink, oh. No mind them.
No man there.
Nigeria Wars, my brother. They're jealous you. No matter.
No man
That's
there.
what we call
No man there.
Nigeria Wars, I want to take that hell to you because I had a rain now. So that the latest hell be done. No matter, my brother. No matter. I don't know turn to Agbero land. You go surprised, eh? You will be surprised to see that presently the people, you see, this is a shame. Those that came out, you see, Nigeria, let me doctors, academicians, literate people, people with dignity, capacity, and capability. They came out en mass because of Jaye Egunje, because of little money in the pocket that will last the taste of time, because of the fact that they weaponized poverty against a lot of them. They sold their conscience, they sold their birthright, they sold the destiny of their children, they sold the destiny of their incoming generation, they frustrated the effort of our forefathers, they sold every belongings that our forefathers have suffered for to acquire the ring election for a person like Okpeworo. I have no issue with him. With due respect, he's the governor of the state. I don't have any issue with him. I'm talking about people with important dignity, people that we are supposed to respect. They ringed election of Edo, they ringed the right of the people, they ringed the birthright, they suffered, everybody suffered. They ran this election and decided to ring it for Okpeworo. Now, with what they are seeing, a lot of them must be ashamed to identify with the government. I'm very, very sure. For people not to come out and defend the election that have taken place, it shows that there's something behind it. Nobody's coming out. Who is going to come out? Do they even have the defense? Do they have anything to use to defend what they are going to defend? The answer is no. So this is the way it is. When what that means is that when there is too much debt in food, blind man will notice it. The level of corruption has become so high that they will even commit evil that they cannot support with any evidence. It has been so, criminalized. The state has been so criminalized to the extent that the level of havoc cannot be backed by any evidence. Those that are committing it cannot, the syndicate cannot come and represent themselves safely because they can't. That is the level at which they've gone to. That is the level at which Edo has become. That is the level at which Nigeria has become. That is the level at which important dignitaries have sold their destiny and the destiny of their incoming generation for a peanut. It's a shame. It's a disgrace that I will go submit document and say, now you do on your own. I won't be surprised to see the courts doing exactly opposite of what is going to happen. Doing exactly opposite of the expectancy of the electorate. They might still decide to say so that want it, but they don't have evidence. I just hope that this very judiciary should be reasonable enough to do the right thing. But meanwhile, the appeal court is there and the apex court is there. So let us not say, okay, yes, it's going to be right at this moment. There are so many dramas that are going to come. But you know what? My pain is that at the end of the day, Edo State money that is made to develop the land, money that is budgeted for people to enhance the life of Edo people, will be spent for nonsense. The money will be lavished for electoral malpractices, defending their evil actions, and before you know, 4 years is gone. This is what they've always been doing all over the country. When they do this malpractice, they begin to spend the hard-earned money of the taxpayer money, they begin to spend it to defend their evil acts. And before you know, the time is going, they siphon the rest, and we are where we are. Edo is dusty. When you are going in Edo, you even required to use a mask as somebody that have not been in the land for a while, because everywhere is dusty, it's dirty, everywhere is so nasty. When communities in Edo, and we have these people, these honorable people that they call themselves honorables, the indigenous of the land, people that are born of the ancestral land, people that were born and brought up in that Edonewari. They are siphoning the money for no reason. They are uselessing the money to the detriment of the It's a disgrace that this is what we are facing. I can't even spell it out before anybody. I just reason it and keep it aside, because there is no way you can imagine it and arrive at any conclusion. What you get is the same suspension of heart and palpitation all the time, depression all the time, looking at what they are doing. It's a big shame, and it's a disgrace. And disgrace will continue to follow them. This kind of disgrace will continue to follow them. Thank God for social media. These things are being recorded for future purpose. This is what their incoming generation are going to see. Those that are participating in this havoc, their children will come and see what their fathers and grandfathers have done. Thank God for social media. I'll rest in that place. So coming back to the issue of rape that was committed by a hoteler or something, it's always like that. The crime, justice, stand against justice or stand, against the deliverance of justice in that land. This is how they jeopardize the effort of the judiciary. This is how they jeopardize the efforts of the security agents. The same security agents, they go in and jeopardize the effort of the government to find justice. Tell me how we're going to have peace in this kind of situation, where people will go and steal evidence. People will be bribed to steal evidence that is made to bring justice to the people. That is to say, common men like me and you can never get justice. Common man like me and you can never get justice in this nation. We are going to keep our perpetual suffering and subjugation at all time. Justice is made for the rich, and it's made for the populous people. It's made for those that can access it. It's not made for the poor. Look at the poor man saying that, oh, I just want my dad to wear. I'm not interested in anything. Let the man undo what he has done so that my child will come back. I want my child to be well. That is the least he's asking for. Because he has seen that the justice of his child has been perverted, has been infringed upon. So what he needs is that, let my son get well and let me forget about it. These kind of things happen to a lot of people in that land. They just want the minimal, barest advantage that comes out of it, then they go on their way. You see, the country that we are living in, tomorrow they compare it with foreign land. And people move from here. There are people that have seen, in fact, my pain is that those that have seen the good or the benefits of civilized world and enjoy it with his family and decide to go back to Africa to perpetuate evil. I don't want to say what is in my mind in this podcast, with due respect, but it shall never be well with them. That is the message from the ancestors. It shall never be well with any of them. People that are spoiling the land for their personal interest, they shall never have peace, because look at them. They are living in abject poverty. They give the position for 1 year or two. They siphon money. Before you know, once they leave that position, under 6 months, they are broke again. Is that the life that they are supposed to live? They build mansions inside untied roads. They build mansion inside road that there is no light. They build mansion in areas there is no pipe bomb water laid down. They build mansions against the poorest person in the environment and subject them to base. That is it. That's the way it is. We will never have peace, because the wicked will never have peace. Even the poor right now are enjoying more. Yes, the crime is going to increase. It's going to keep increasing What we have seen now is just a tip of an iceberg. The crime is going to increase by another 200% in less than 1 year. We are going to see what we are seeing. They just started kidnapping the traditional, because they are not talking. If they were talking, it will get to this extent. By the end or set way. What that means is that not concern me, but if you set everybody there inside. Now it be so. Time go come, you go set for all of us. Who want wrong? No go feel wrong. You go can't be saying a poor man. I know how I go take on that time. I'm waiting for the time. I can't even wait to see that time. I'm waiting for that time because the crime rate is too much. It's too high. It is enough. It's enough. This is the apex of impunity. This is the apex of bad governance and bad evil people. According to Elvis, describe these people. And it will never be well with them. They are getting to a stage whereby they can't even have peace, whether they have security or not. They can't even trust the closest person to them. Even the security that they think that are giving the security. That time is coming. We are getting close. Security agents now, they set their people up for kidnapping. Camps of kidnappers are everywhere right now. They are building up. That is how you're going to start seeing pockets of rebel groups. These arms that they are bringing in, these guys are going to use it to form their rebel group. A time will come, they will rebel against their masters. That's the way it is. Before you know, we're already in a civil unrest environment. And that is where we are walking to. I pray that God should help us. Thank you very much, Mr. Nadia. I appreciate you.
Nadia would they go, so Nadia would they go.
Nadia would they go, and would already reach there.
Oh, this one, a child's play, now they see so now. Go look at what's happened for Yemen. For Yemen. Go look at what happened there.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga Prince Collins. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for your submission. I would like us to move on to the next person, which is Mr. Oduwa. Then we'll come to Mr. Alex before I will play the video of Prince Alabo. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. You have 8 minutes.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Njawash. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Mommy in diaspora. Good evening, all the commenters, listeners, and viewers. God bless you all. Well, it is obvious that Edo State has become what it is again in the name of party affiliation. Because when they were about to cause this havoc, we said this thing that it will happen this year. They said, no, Obaseki want to use those boys to ring election. That is why. They said they banned vigilantes. Today we are hearing now that people cannot go to farm. People cannot do this. People cannot do that. Full and ESP taking over again. People volunteer themselves to say, let us secure our land. And that is how it always be. That is why I talk of unity. When people unite, nothing can waver it. But the problem was, we don't have that unity. We don't have that mind to unite for good thing. Because if not, whether they call the police CP or whatever they call him, that it will have not just said the council vigilantes in Edo State like that. Because when the Fulani were really terrorizing the state in time of Buhari, the police himself could not secure the land. So it is our people who want to play to gallery, and that is what they are now. I think what do they call the former Felix Shaibu, who we are saying about the vigilantes were now for this, for that. That is the reason. And he was among those who set up the vigilantes. They should come and tell him now to come and secure the land, because all those people that they said things like this happen to or things like that happen to, they should bring him to Felicia Ibo compound so that we know that these are handwork, is handwork. Because he was the one shouting, no, they have to ban them. They have to ban them. We should join those people protest and protest more. That door-to-door security is very good. Because I grew up in the village, I know how it is. I don't you know. When you see a stranger, you will know that when something happens, you say, this thing have never happened before because the stranger is among the area. So let us guide ourselves, protect ourselves, save our land from the hands of invaders. It is the unity that can do that for us. So if we think that because of we want to win in a party, we want to win APC, we want to win PDP, we want to win in Labour, we want to win in that, then the thing that save our land we will now target as evil. So when our people could not have food to eat because they could not go to farm, then we see that party will not come and rescue us. So Governor Okpebulu, you need to reinstate our vigilante back. So we want our land to be secure. That is for that. Thank you. For the one that happened anyway, the police are investigating the man, and the man is swearing with the father and the mother and the dad. It might not be for ritual purpose anyway. It might not be what he has engaged himself with. He have grown up himself too. So then, you know, I don't really know how I will describe such people. But you have to be jail and jail. Even if case not taken, let him just let go inside the So let me make it half that way. So they have to give him the normal punishment. So that next time, if that spirit that possess him will run away, when that punishment really enter him, the spirit that possess him will run away from him. So that is how the Nigeria police should deal with the man very well. That is for that. So not mind them. It's truth. Is this Okpewolo the first person to use two flag? It is because our people doesn't have brain to think. That is why he's shouting two flag. What does two flag do? Does two flag put food on people's table? Is the mass peace or is the speaker? He's entertaining everybody so that they can give him a good gem so that he can eat from there. But if he really have brain, he will if he have dignity to himself, he will have not take such job to come and be saying, shouting, I'm the speaker, I'm the mouthpiece. But a person who did not have shame, who did not have value for himself. So that is how they are shouting, don't mind them, don't mind them. Well, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Odua. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time and your submission. Okay, Mr. Alex. Oh, thank you very much for joining us today. I beg talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Can you
Thank
hear
you,
me,
sir.
please?
Yes.
Okay. Elvis, my brother, God bless you. It's been a while. I've been on the background listening to you guys all this while. I greet everyone, all the speakers and the Niger Watch family and our viewers. Yeah, It's another Nigeria problem, Nigeria talk. But I want to highlight something. You know, we are talking about 2027 in all our speeches. You know, a lot of us talk about it, about the election or whatever. I think what we should be hammering home and we should be a force behind is that without the INEC, the whole system being reformed, we are not going to participate. Let them know, because they are not going to force all of us to be part of this chaos and this scam that is called an election in Nigeria. What happened in 2023 is already it's enough. It's enough. Millions of people were scammed. Just in a twinkle of an eye in that night, he came out and said, "This is the person that won the election." And we all just talked and talked, and that was it. And it's the same talk we are still in now. That is 2 years on. It's going to be 2026 and it's going to be 27 and it's going to be the same thing. I'm afraid I don't think I'm not going to be part of this pain that we all went through in 2023. I have to think about my health too. I love Nigeria, but I love myself first and my family. I think that's what all of us should be thinking about. Because these people, they just like they are creators. They can do and undo. You know, they make laws, they break it. We just have to abide by it. Like my brother Black Panther was talking, we don't really have a country. We have to look at what is going on. We don't have a country. In fact, we're not being treated like citizens of whatever it is being called. We're not even valued. How long are we going to be part of this? How can you say you are an entity, you make a law, you be the one to break it and put millions of people in suffering? Millions. We're talking about 3% job rate, unemployment, and 50% among the youths. It is way higher than that. Our country is really in that S hole, deep one. I think it is time. A brother said it just now that we all have to put our ego aside and come together and fight this force that be. And how do we do that? How? By really putting our differences aside and hold on to something and pursue this goal to take our country back from these few people. You cannot expect us to succeed when somebody like Showore is fighting Peter Obi. Showore lost Nigeria. Yeah. If you really love your country and you see a man that the people are rooting for, you see a man that is standing for everything that is good, what stops you from aligning with him to take this country to that place, that paradise that we all are yearning for? What stops you? Must it be only you or nothing? You're just giving way to those evil people to grow. Join forces with him instead of going against him. On this diaspora thing that the senator was talking about, yeah, it is a good thing to say, oh, people should come back. What are you guys doing that are looting the country? Where are you taking the money to? To the same diaspora. You loot your country and send it to Dubai. To Switzerland, to all over the place. And people are suffering. And you are saying they should come back. Those who were able to leave that place that hell. You see the hypocrisy. When I hear them talk sometimes, I just begin to imagine, are they talking to fools? I don't know where we are heading. I don't know how it's going to end, but there must be something very, very I don't know how to put it. It's going to be like a real hard rock being hit, and there will be an explosion. If not, I don't see a headway in all of this. You said something about a death penalty. Uh, my brother, if it has to start, it will start with the corruption. If they put the law, you will see all of them. They will stop it. But who is going to do it? Because that's what they live on. The police, the other people that are under, they will follow it. If they know that whenever they commit this crime, they are going to pay for it. They are not going to do it because it's what they are living on. So it's still left to us to join hands, forces together to fight against them. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I wish everybody a pleasant evening and a nice day. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Alex. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for your submission. Appreciate you. Okay, the last person is going to be Alga Alabo. So he wants us to listen to this particular video here, his message. Let's take this one.
All right, good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. Yeah, this is a sad reality of our country. And we all are just folding our hands and just thinking because we are the only one that own God. So God is not busy in other places when God has already given us everything that we need. And we prefer to go to church praying for change and decided to sit at home and waiting for that change to come. That is where we are making a big mistake. Faith without work is useless. So if you believe in God and God has given you the power, I will always use the example of the 3 leprous men who were at the gate. If you are a Bible believer, the people chased them out of the town. They left them at the gate. They can't come into their own town because of leprosy. So they decided eating is a problem for them. They decided to make a move. Move to our enemy's camp. Let us go and find food. If our enemies kill us, let us die in our enemy's camp. That 3 leprosy men who decided to take that step, they believed that God is, but they did not wait. They took a step. They were the people that liberated the whole community that were threatened by these enemies in the camp. When they were walking, the enemy were scared. They thought it's thousands of people coming in. You will know the story more than me. Let us go to the main detail. Today you see the same people who destroy the country, the same criminal element, the same corrupt politicians, the same set of people recycling themselves. When the power does not favor them, they will go to form a coalition, form opposition, and begin to come. They want to grab power. They are not concerned about making the country work. All they are concerned about, they want to be a president. They want to capture the institution. They want to grab power. Those are set of people you are seeing. Just imagine Atiku and the Erufai, Amechi, all of them. Tell me, all of them, were they not part of the system? Today they are coming together, condemning Tinubu, who was their best friend before, because it's not favoring them today. They want to attract some sympathy from Nigerians, the same because they know they easily manipulate Nigerians into falling into their hand to support them, to make them come and capture power, the same way they did in 2015. And none of them is talking about anything like electoral reform. All they are talking about is coming to grab power. How do you want to take power from a sitting government when you are not talking of electoral reform? Have you ever heard them mentioning anything like electoral reform? What do they put their hope on? They put their hope on the failed institution too. They think they can manipulate the institution more than the sitting president. The same strategy they want to use, who pays INEC, who has influence over INEC more, is the one that will win the election. But they forget themselves. Tinubu is not good luck Jonathan. President Tinubu is not good luck Jonathan. That is one thing they fail to understand. If you think you want to use the northern influence, maybe the way they intimidate all the INEC rep in the north in those days and manipulate the election, manipulate it more than PDP and push good luck away from power, they think they can do the same thing to President Tinubu. It's impossible. It's impossible. So if you're thinking that Erufai and Amechi and Atiku Abubakar are your messiahs, any coalition they want to form are your messiahs, no. It is you, the Nigerian. You, the Nigerians, who have a good character, who have a good concern, good heart, good plan for your country. It is you that can begin this move for electoral reform so we can take our country from this corrupt. We don't need those corrupt politicians. We don't need all of them who are there. They have corrupt cases hanging around their neck. Are they the people that will come and save you? They are coming with bitterness. All of them are coming with bitterness, hatred. It's not because they want anything good for you. It's not about you. It's about them securing things they are no longer controlling. They want to be in charge. So we need Nigerians who will wake up and fix our country, who will put Nigerians first. Not because of their personal business or the oil block they want to come and acquire or things they want to come and allocate to themselves. No, those are not set of people we want. Nigerians, wake up. Let us begin to make move for this electoral reform and take our country back from these corrupt-minded politicians. You are not like them. We have people of integrity. We have good people in the country. Wake up. We allow criminals to capture the country. We allow criminals to come into powers. We allow criminals to capture the whole institutions. So how do you think they will allow you, the good people? Our current sitting president said power is not serve a la carte. You have to wake up. You have to pursue it. You have to grab it and run with it. He's already running with it. We need to chase him and take it from him. So how do you want to run after him and get this without electoral reform? Without electoral reform, how do you want to do? Is it the same electoral law that you think we can use and push President Tinubu out of power? A man who finds himself, grab it and run with it. You now think he's now sitting as a sitting president, and you think you can go and he will just hand over power and give to you like Amechi said. It's impossible. Are we dreaming in this same electoral law that they are telling us that is the one Mahmoud Yakubu announced is the one they recognize? The one IREF you are talking about, in the IREF, they spend billions of nairas and they deceive us and said, yes, this is the one. Yet, our judges sat down and said that one is not recognized by law. And you still want us to continue in that same system? We want electoral reform, where our electoral system will be transparent. The human factors, at least we have to minimize it. So we have to do these things. If we don't push for this electoral reform, where the IREF and Beavers will be backed by law. When I'm saying backed by law, the only one that goes through the IREF and Beavers is the only result that will be recognized and declared. That is what we want to see. A positive electoral reforms, where we will have independent candidates. These are the electoral reforms we should begin to call on. We should begin to call for this. And we have that responsibility as citizens to do this. So wake up and start this process today. Let's fix our country. We have thousands of people who has integrity. Don't sit down and wait for this criminal element to destroy our country. Do your part. The right time is now. This is time for us to act, and let's act now and take back our country. Let's begin the push for this campaign. Any place you know, your social media handle, in your meeting, in your community, begin this preaching. Wake people up. We can't continue like this. What is the function of government? Are you benefiting anything from the government today? What are you benefiting? The basic amenities that you are meant to have: portable roads, portable waters, and electricity. Do you have those things? You provide it. You buy petrol to start your gen. You buy diesel. Some of you spend millions of nairas to do solar power. So what are the things that the government are providing for you as a citizen? You pay for your medical care. You run all these things. You sort for food that you want to eat. You do everything for yourself. What is the function of government in Nigeria? Please, let's wake up and fix our country. It is your responsibility, and it is my responsibility. It is a collective one. Let's do it together. It is not just me. It is you. The same thing I am doing today, you can do much more than me. Please, Nigeria, I beg you guys to wake up from your sleep. Let's fix our country. God bless every one of us. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Oga Alabo, for that submission. And you continue to emphasize on the electoral reform. I wish more Nigerians are talking about this. I saw Mother Iris Finance yesterday repeatedly writing it on the comment section. You know, without electoral reform, unfortunately, 2027, we are not going anywhere. I don't tell you now before, we are not going anywhere. I don't know how I want to remove Tinubu for 2027. So if anybody comes out to say, I want to support this candidate in 2027 without electoral reform, just wait to fail. Simple as ABCD. But meanwhile, everyone on the panel have given their submission. I'd like us to move on right now so that we can round up. Victor Organic Boss, thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. God bless you. I'm grateful. My pocket never run dry. But I'd like us to do two minutes now so we can round up. Oga F. Emmanuel, if you are still there, please, your 2 minutes, sir. Thank you. All right.
Cool down, cool down. Don't mind them. Cool down. Just a rush, sharp. Don't mind them. This man, you don't even take water small. Just calm down small. Anyway, my brother, the Nigerian problem, the type person, most time when you just hear everybody submitting the same thing, hammering on the same thing, it seems we already know what to do, but it's unfortunate that Nigerians don't have the balls to do it. We know, every average Nigerian know what to do. That's just the truth. We are not, Nigerians are not, how will I call it, ignorant of what to do, but the courage to come out to get it done. Nobody won't die. Nobody won't buy. Nobody want to put his life on the line. Otherwise, all we need to fight for, we have our representative, our senator, though those ones have been pocketed by the powers that be. Otherwise, we have to push through them. Focus on this electoral reform. That is the main cocoa. Otherwise, we'll just be making noise here and there. So if we cannot push for that electoral reform, then my brother, we can all just go home and sit down and watch the same thing over and over happening again. And when this man finishes 80 years, so to say, he will still want to use whoever they want to use to take over from him. So it's going to be business as usual. So the bottom line is for us to just put all our hands on deck and emphasize the electoral reform. That is where this fight, that is the genesis of this fight. That is, in fact, that is the bottom line of whatever we're fighting for. Otherwise, we'll just be speaking English and nothing will change. Thank you, my brother.
All right, Oga F. Emmanuel, it's good to have you on the show today, sir. Thank you very much. Oga Onero, if you're there, your 2 minutes, sir.
Yes, thank you for another opportunity to give the final deposition on the issues at hand. My final issue, which is on the Edo elections. You know, INEC is, I don't know how to categorize them, but on Tinubu trying to replace the REC for Adamawa, Abia, and Sokoto State. If we will recall, I don't know his intention. You know, bad people, we would all know, say their intentions are always never for the good of the people, you know. But if you will recall, both the Adamawa REC was a fraudulent person in the 2023 general elections, especially during the governorship elections. We know what happened. And INEC was supposed to charge him. They don't know where the man run enter. That's so they bring one story, bring another story, lead to another story. Even as much as I don't trust or have faith in Tinubu, it's good if I have such person away from INEC. I don't know who will replace him with. Also, in the case of Abia, we know what happened. The REC there too, they want to do their own mago. Now, the returning officer, who is a professor, the woman that stood her ground, that she was not going to be involved in all the shenanigans that led to us having Alesoti as governor of Abia State. In Sokoto State, the senatorial election and the governorship election, there were massive crises during the 2023 general election. Just to refresh our minds, it's not as if I'm giving Tinubu any benefit of that is supposed to do anything good for us. However, electoral reforms, I made some suggestions before now. In addition to my previous suggestions, this IRF issue and Beavers issue and making sure those of us in the diaspora are able to conveniently vote to choose who becomes our leader should be part of the electoral reform. Thank you all.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga Onero. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for your time with us today. I hope we can take the electoral reform very, very serious. Love God is my strength is calling in. Love God is my strength. Good evening. Hello. Hello, ma. Yeah, he's late. He's late. You know, not you know. You know is late. Once it's after 10 p.m., no call. No, it's after 10. No, after once it's 10 o'clock, no calls. Thank you, ma. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
I'm still okay. Thank you. No bless you.
Thank you.
I just greet everybody. Men are not blessed. I greet everybody on the panel, all my brothers on the panel, Nigeria Watch, quickly, I won't stay too long. I was driving when I was hearing about the Agege thing, and I was crying while I was driving. It's very, very painful. And I just want to say, anybody that will open mouth and say, they are human being, that person there, they hide the door for a while back. Because that thing, when they do so, it's very, very disgusting. For a person child, for that man to open confidently and he's saying it, what he did and everything, it is so painful. That is somebody's child, oh. It's somebody's child. So how will that boy now, if they're not careful, they have inculcated that boy into that way, because that is the first thing he knew. Before you will now get the sense to say, okay, man and woman, you go there, because that is the first thing. For this 16 years old boy, anybody when open one to tell me say they are human being. God not create us like that. We know what God create. He create down for we, maybe we carry something for prom and man, all of us who could prom. I don't want to talk here. To make anybody not tell me that one. If you tell me, then I take drop your white back. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Before I will call on the next person, which is going to be Oga Alabo. I don't know if you have anything you want to say. Final submission, 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for showcasing my video, my brother. Yeah, I greet everybody. It's really sad that we are where we are today. We have opportunity. We have every tools. We have everything, resources. But we decided not to take action to move forward as Nigerians. Our politicians who say we are dozer, we are easily manipulated, and they took advantage of this, and we are suffering today. They will surprise the same people who are suffering today, going through hell, will be the same set of people who will come out tomorrow and sing praises to the same politicians. I don't know if our chip is not used to them, but it's really frustrating that people are going through this. Well, however, the choice is left for us to decide if we are comfortable with the condition we find ourselves or not, or if we are ready to save our country from these evil people. The electoral reform we are talking about that we need are the ones that will capture the interests of all Nigerians, both home and abroad. And we believe those things can be possible. Thank you, Mr. Najawash, and God bless everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Alabo. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Black Panther, my brother, 2 minutes if you're there.
Yeah, Nigeria, thank you very much. And I want to thank you very much for what you are doing. And I want to speak here concerning the electoral law. You see, I spoke on that electoral law. Sorry, I'm outside. I spoke on that electoral law for some time, months ago. I think it was last year. People thought it was a joke. Now, thank God that our brother here have taken it. But there's one caveat I need to put forward now. We have to have a plan B. And we have to look at the avenue which the average Nigerian politician use in winning election. Apart from that polling booth, they like to push it to where? To court of appeal and Supreme Court. And we have our senators and our House of Rep. Those are the people that will checkmate the executive. Now, let's go in 2 ways. Electoral law, we push it. Then let's push it. Let us find a way of approaching the House of Rep members and the senators and the judicial council. We need to pipe pressure on them. We need to, even if you take Nigeria to go form a rally to the judicial council or the Supreme Court heads and tell them and give them our mandate, like what happened in Kaduna or one state like that. They told them, if you do the wrongful judgment, you will see the consequences of the Nigerian people. If you go out there as a senator and you don't checkmate this executive, who come out for you because you are closer to us, we should start giving them our own mandate. What we want them to go in there to pass, or what we want them to go in there to do also. We should start giving them mandate. They have been free for so long and have been enjoying the largesse of the executive. Now it's time for Nigeria to focus on them and focus on the judiciary. Because if we focus on those two people, for them to make a wrong judgment, because we know where this will lead to, it will be very difficult, because the people we gather. So that when people gather at mass, they will know that Nigeria is ready. 2 ways to get this. We go through that way and we go through electoral law. Because we know every election in Nigeria will end up in the judiciary. Every electoral thing to end up. But let us focus on two. Let us have a plan B. Because we cannot go one way with one eye. No, let us go with our two eyes. Let us do the two. If this one does not work, let us do the second. Because now we are going to visit them. Simple as ABC. We are going to visit them. If they want to stay in Abuja, they let them stay in Abuja. We are going to visit them in their house. Let Nigerians plan, use that one as plan B, so that the pressure will not only be one-sided, it will come in dimensional processes. That if we agree on it, we will have a successful way of getting hold of every way they will come. So electoral law and Nigeria should give the judiciary and the senators and House of Rep tremendous pressure like never before. Thank you, Nigeria.
All right, Black Panther, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't know if Mr. Odoa is still with us. Mr. Odoa, are you there? Okay, let's assume you're sleeping already. Mr. Alex, talk to us if you're there. Your final 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Elvis, my brother. Yeah, I think we are on the right path. Let me put it this way: we are agreeing on something. It just needs a follow up. That's what I would say. You know, this should be like a kind of the we have a kind of a goal now.
Hello?
This electoral. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me? Okay. You know, so we should not just make it a one hit wonder thing. It should be it should become a habit, because we have to keep repeating and repeating and repeating until it gets to every corner. Let us be the preacher of this. Let us stand by this. No distractions, whatever, until they will succumb to what we the people want, not what they want or what they are imposing on us. We want a good country. We want a better country where we should be, what we should be proud of, a place we can really call home. And in order to get this, is to have the leaders that have the interests of the country at heart. And the only way to get there is through this electoral reform and all other reforms that will go with it. But this is a very, very crucial thing that we should stand and propagate and be. Let us become the real paparazzi on this. Anywhere, be the one to focus the camera on them. That this is what we want. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Nogales, always good to have you on the show today. I'd like to appreciate you, Sendam. Thank you very much for the super chat. God bless you. You said Aswe and Oge have presented a strong legal case. Peter Obi should take notes. Yes, there were some lapses on during that 2023 elections, how the case proceeding was going. But I just hope let's see the success of this first before Peter will be taking notes anyway. Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But meanwhile, Mr. Odoa, you can speak now if you are there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this ASWE and APC and PDP of Edo State Tribunal, well, we hope to see victory because in the time of Yaradua, of Shomole and Osadime Osumbo, it was the same thing that happened. We have victory, but when it comes to 2023, Peter Obi and Emilio Con, the same INEC, the same court could no longer use those formats to say, let the machine come, let us count who win and who lose. They reject all those ways of judgment and begin to say, are they going to go to market and look for evidence where they need evidence by themselves, which they could not tell INEC? You need to provide the CTC or whatever so that for we to confirm who really win and can't. Those things. Well, we pray since it's a those state. Oh, we pray that they must still do what they did in the time of Osademo Sumbo and Shomole that enabled them to give. So that does not justify that in 2027 they will still do the same thing, because the same court who did not do it 2023, they will not tell you that it is nationwide. It's no longer one state or a local government. So that is what I can see there. But it is the Nigeria duty to take action before those judges and the INEC to have their ignorant thought. And they said he sacked Tirirek, or he want to sack Tirirek. Why did he not sack Mahmoud Yakubu, which is the head of all of them? Why is he not sacking Mahmoud? It is only the Rek he want to serve. So he will have started with Mahmoud for we to know that he is making a headway. So that is what I have to say. Tinubu, if you want to sack person, first sack Mahmoud, then before you sack any other person. So that is what I have to say. Thank you, Mr. Edogov. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Mr. Odua, God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. An update from the hotelier and all that. I have a video here that I would like us to listen to.
Some people are coming. So that we are going. I don't know. Stay here.
Yeah, a good question. Yeah.
Let's go inside. They allege me that I slept with a boy of 16 years. Yeah. It was what they told me to, if I start begging, everything will go easy for me.
Who told you?
The officers.
At any point, did you at any point yes or no give 5,000 naira to the guy?
Yes, I gave money because it's not only him that I have given money in life.
Why did you give him money?
Why I gave him money?
Yes.
I gave him money for swimming and for internet games.
Okay, is that how you give? Wait.
No, he asked me.
Is that how you give boys? You are so great or charity. You dash people money. Now we've gone to your place. Why didn't you give us money to swim?
Because
is that how you give money?
No, it's not how I give money actually. But he begged me to do that because he needed to swim, and you have to pay before swimming.
Okay. The case against you is not just one. He has yes. There are so many other boys. Even today, so many other people.
So I want to tell you something. There is competition. I want to tell you something that competitors in hotel business and the people, the hoteliers around me want me to go down by all means because I have taken most of the customers.
Still, have you ever had any form of sexual? No, sodomy. Yes. Is the same thing sexual?
No. Yes, I never did unless if the judge convinced me of that.
I was in my room while I was chatting on WhatsApp. Somebody chatted me, my classmate. His name is Balogu. He chatted me. He sent me message. He now called me. Told me that there is an update. The name of the update is Papa. I said, which kind of update is that one? He said that the man is going to give me money. I said, you are writing me. That what's the meaning of that one? That why will I see somebody give me? He now sent me the man and sent me. He told me to talk to the man. He was sending me the things, the exact statements I would tell the man. He was telling me to do copy and paste. The man now told me that I'll meet him tomorrow, the next day, at BBQ Arena Junction. That's the name of the junction that I said I will meet him. So the man picked me in his car. The man took me to his house. The thing that when he took me to his house, he locked the door. From there, the thing that occurred. The man gave me 5,000 naira at first. Then I now told Balogu that the man gave me 5,000 naira, and the 5,000 would only reach for my transport. And I told Balogu that the money that he gave me is not enough, that we cannot share it, and I did not even know that this is the kind of thing that was going to happen before I went there. He now told me that it's a lie, that we should go and meet the man again, that the man should give me money. Now, I now went the second time. That's when the man now gave me 5,000 again, making 10,000. The man also gave me transport for coming to the junction, which is 3,000.
So,
3,000.
Okay, he did it twice.
Yes, sir.
He
Yes,
did
sir.
it with you.
Yes,
Just
yes. He had sex through my anus twice.
He called me the night. Then he tried to lure me into a gay relationship, and I told him I'm not interested. Then the recording of him confessing that he was a gay to me, because I used to go to his hotel to go and swim, so I recorded it. Then I recorded it, but I told him no.
Okay,
When
so
I told him no, that was, I did not do anything again after that. I called. Then I called he told me when he was trying to tell me that he's a gay, I told him that I'm not interested. Then when he tried to lure me, he told me that my classmate was also involved in it. And I still told him no. Then the classmates he mentioned, I called our other classmates that same night to report the classmate that he mentioned, because he sent some proofs. He sent screenshot of him sending him money. So when I reported him to them, one said we should go to his house and confront him. Then we went to his house. He denied it. He said the money that the man sent to him was money for salary. That he's not doing anything with the man. Then when we went to him, then he went to the man to go and tell the man that why is he lying on his head about these salary screenshots. Then the man called me and told me that he told me something, and why am I telling my friends about it? That if I'm not interested, I should leave it like that.
This is because the suspect, Mr. McDonald, had carnal knowledge of a 16-year-old boy, whose name I will say I won't mention, in his hotel premises. Now this happened, and he threatened, having done that, he threatened the boy that if he should mention anything to anybody, he was going to go insane. So this boy, with the fear, but he eventually did, opened up to his mother, who he told the mother that this is what this man threatened him with, and the mother encouraged him that he should go on and tell her what happened between himself and the man, which he did. And when he did, the parents, worried as they are, they took the matter to Isheri police station, where they made the complaint. Now, having laid the complaint, the suspect, Mr. McDonald, was invited by the Isheri police station, and he, rather than reporting to the police in Isheri, he decided, probably he felt he could actually pervert justice. He decided to come to Zone 2, where he came, paraded himself as a complainant, and claimed that the DPO was threatening him, and then the DPO was biased. So, having reported, the police swung into action. And, okay, I must mention that even while he was at Isheri, medical test was carried out at Mirabel Medical Center on the boy, which the report, I will say, because there are speculations going around that the report from Mirabel Center was doctored. I want to say that the report from Mirabel Center was not doctored on the case file that was transferred to the zone. Now, to ascertain the veracity of the claims, the victim underwent medical examination, just like I said, at Mirabel Medical Center. Additionally, a close friend of the victim who was present at the hotel premises also collaborated to the allegations of the victim. This friend confirmed that the suspect had been engaging in a lawful act with the victim, because he said the victim told him of the experience and then the encounter he had with him. And he also made the police officers understand that he also made an attempt to him, and he declined and said he wasn't interested. Now, furthermore, it is important to know that the suspect allegedly threatened the victim with psychological harm should he reveal the secret to anybody. Investigation uncovered also the unprofessional conduct of the initial investigating officer, who is the IPO, who removed the key witness statement from the case file before transferring it to the Zone 2 Police Command. The IPO has since been detained and undergoing disciplinary measures.
All right, both the man, the IPO, and all their surroundings, all of them should be given capital punishment. Simple as ABCD, because we live in a country where you'll be facing situations, you go to the police station. If you go report big man, the big man, if he shower money, you will can't report, now you will get problem. And it's very, very sad. You guys can recall that I showcased an audio here from one of the FM station of a security guide who stated that a pastor will bury human being head for inside church, and not the first time, not the second time, not the third time. And they went to the police station to report, and the pastor went to shower money left and right. Both the pastor and the police, they were not looking for the security guide. The guy was in the bush reporting to that TV station, to the radio station, I mean. So I recorded it and I brought it here with a reference to the exact radio station at that particular time. So these things happen all the time. I just hope that Nigerian government can take a precaution on this and more deep disciplinary, if possible, capital punishment. Capital punishment should be introduced on these kind of things because it's happening. Now the one with the cash now, yes, also, it's happening everywhere. A lot of our celebrities are engaging in this satanism. A lot of our politicians are engaging in this satanism. A lot of Nigerians are engaging in this satanism. A lot of pastors are engaging in this satanism, of this homo. So if there's a capital, if we really want Nigeria to work, Nigerians, the way we are calling for electoral reform now, let's also speak about, capital punishment starting from top on corruption. If corruption can stop, many other things can stop. Thank you very much, my people. I just thought that you'll leave that one on there. I don't know if anybody want to say something.
Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You see, that case, this very case, they should make sure that the key weaknesses, those two boys that took him there, they don't compromise them, because those two are the people that will nail it finally. Because the doctor report is already in, which the judge will accept as the first card. Then the second one, the physical weakness, who took the boy there? I hope they don't deal with those two boys. And the Nigerian police, thank God they made a statement that the doctor's report is intact. And those police officers that compromise those things should be given life jail, because that is subjecting the law into their own pocket. So they should be given life jail.
All right. Thank you. All right. Appreciate every one of you. I would like us to round up right now. We'll continue again from where we stopped tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel today. Thank you very much, Oga F. Emmanuel, Oga Labo. Thanks very much for your video. Thanks for your time with us as well. Mr. Oduwa, Mr. Alex. Oh, thank you. Mr. Onero, thanks for coming in here on. Thank you very much, my brother, Black Panther. And I guess there was other person that came in. I can't remember. But every one of you that came in today, I appreciate every one of you. And God bless you now. Only one person called in today. Madam, love God is my strength. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. God bless you. And those of you that supported the channel today, starting with Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Didi Anthony, Victor, and Sendan. And God bless you now. I'm very, very grateful. Then the people right there on the comment section, started with Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do, for your support, for us all here every day. Thanks for the love and prayers. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much, Stella Affini. Thank you very much, Sindam, once again. Thank you, Madam Peggy Monday, Black Panther, my dear brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone right there. Mr. Justin Emmanuel Amaka, BTV Nigeria. Thank you, my people. Madam I'm Bright, I can see you right there. Good evening to you, man. Thank you, Victor. God bless you. I appreciate you all. Pat Sonny and many, many others. And people, like I stated, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. We'll continue from where we stop. Take care, my people, and have a good night.
Osa